Hello everybody, it's Edgy Internet Hobo back with another Injustice 2 mobile video. In this video, we're going to be clearing level 5 of Heroic 5 of the Realm Clash solo raid. For our first fight, we've got Batwoman the Drowned versus Boss Scarecrow. I couldn't find the words for a second there. But Scarecrow's got Berserk, and he's got crit resistance, so to punish him for being a pain in the backside, we're gonna use the Batwoman the Drowned Robin King team. Special 3 there, do some percentage health, do a special 1. Yeah, this fight is gonna be pretty easy. Everybody kind of knows this is the best team in the game. You know, if you like what you see, consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. I'm really trying to make this whole Injustice 2 mobile thing a thing to at least some extent. So any support in any way would be greatly appreciated. Much love. Alright, we're gonna activate the hazard here and finish stacking the Maniac Appetite stacks, super move, and then tag right into Robin King to start doing the special 1 and start stacking Puppet. Alright, I'm gonna do one more special here. I do let the Maniac Appetite stacks fall a little bit, I would say too much, but it is what it is. It's fine. I mean, I'm stealing so much attack, and this team is so strong that it's not really gonna be too much of a problem. Yeah, but I'm enjoying the game. I have a lot of fun with it, even when it gets frustrating. I do wish they would add more characters more frequently. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the world we live in, and it's the way that NetherRealm works, and they're probably working on Injustice 3. However, I did see I want to say it was a Reddit post that hinted at some character reworks, so I'm hoping some of the older characters get some love and care. Anyway, on to the next fight. Alright, for their next fight, we're going to do Raiden with Twin Blade and a level 7 passive stat artifact. If you watched my previous video, you know that Puppet Raven, really not worth it. The damage against target is a nice bonus, but it's not really worth using it as a main damage mechanic, excuse me. Yeah, so this is a pretty basic idea. I'm just going to actually use this team how it's supposed to be used this time. Tag in there, do the special 1. Alright, cycling in between them to push Lost Firestorm back into the corner and start to stack all the effects. Going for a swipe down attack to break his block there. He's blinded, so I don't need to combo interrupt, but it is a force of habit, and it's better to do it that way, just in case that the blind runs out and I don't actually notice it. Alright, we have some damage against target. We're gonna might as well make the most of that and just, you know, do some damage. I actually super move with Raven there. Now, a lot of people will not super move with Raven. Oh, actually, Darkness is about to expire. Oh, man, we just managed to keep it. Oh, unfortunately, he blocks me on the tag in there, and he's gonna hit me with a special. Power drain me a little and do a decent amount of damage, but nothing I can't recover from. Starting to push him back into the corner. As I was saying, most people don't super move with Raven. I'm pretty sure the way her passive works, it's if you do the super move, it increases how much damage against target you do. But most people don't do it because Raven is already so strong, and super move also resets you to the center of the map, and a lot of the time it's just not worth giving up the corner position. Most people who play the game know that. I know some of my friends who don't really, so I have a habit of just kind of explaining everything just to make sure that they get it, or, you know, in case they don't. Continue to combo interrupt here. Firestorm is not that hard to combo interrupt. I don't think I've ever really had a problem combo interrupting him. Not that I can remember. Tag in Raiden again. Got about 50 seconds left, so it's going to be really close whether or not I'm going to be able to pull this off. Also, if at any point in the video I don't really say anything, it's just because I'm focusing and I'm trying to do commentary live at the same time, and sometimes I just go silent. So yeah, I apologize in advance for that, but you know, I gotta lock in, as people say. Or I think. 20 seconds left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reset darkness here, so it's really gonna be whether or not I can kill him before darkness expires or get him low enough. It's gonna be real close. Final little bit of health here, but I think this should be fine. Yeah, and we got him. Right. That was really close. Yeah, I just have really low passive stats. Alright, for our next fight, Scorpion and Flash and Grodd versus Boss Hellboy. Scorpion, ever since the rework, has just been one of the most fun characters to play with. And the Flash is insane. Guaranteed fast attack hits, that damage buff. My only problem is I only have him at 2 stars because I got him off of the pass. So I can only activate super move. His passive with super move, excuse me. So if I lose that at any point in the match, it's kind of over. And I don't know if this is true, but I think that I can't keep his damage buff unless he's alive. So we're cycling out with the couple of characters, straight into infinite power. Yeah, I'm gonna tag in Grodd every now and then to keep the Grodd debuffs up. I don't think most people I've watched actually do that. Alright, so we're gonna go for try to get all of the Grodd stuff, and then I'm gonna let him super move here. Grodd actually survived. Impressive. Alright. Yeah, I don't think most people I watch do the Grodd cycle stuff. I do, simply for the fact that I only have a level 7 puppet, and I don't know if I can keep up the negative effects, and I know that in the past I've actually failed to one-shot fights with Scorpion because I let the Grodd effects expire. So as a safety precaution, I just do a bunch of specials to make sure puppet's up and that he's blinded, and then I tag in Grodd every now and then, do a couple hits with Grodd, and because I have the guaranteed fast attack, hits, and chance with Flash, Grodd can reapply his debuffs while also building some combo for me, which I can then activate with the Scorpion special and then start beating up my opponent with it. Doing a massive combo, 48 hits. Yeah, Flash is a great character. I would definitely recommend getting him, but I wouldn't buy his like standard character chest. I know the Flash versus Freeze chest is a thing now, and next time that comes in store, I would definitely recommend at least considering buying it. I would still wait for a sale. Ooh, 27 mil. Alright, let's tag in Grodd. Ooh, 35 million. I've got a 5-star Scorpion and a level 7 dagger. That's insane. Okay. I've been underestimating how strong my Scorpion is. But, yeah, no, he's absolutely insane. Alright, for our next fight, we've got Girl of Steel, Supergirl, and League of Anarchy versus John Constantine. All of the bosses in Tier 7, Tier... level 5, excuse me, man, I'm absolutely... I'm blanking out. Ooh, failed a combo interruption there. And all the bosses, except for Scarecrow, I think, have a reduction to some kind of damage, but the game isn't specifying what exactly that is, so I have no clue. Tagging Girl of Steel, Supergirl, Special 1, start to build the Solar Stack. He's gonna go for the Block Breaker. Tag in Harley, he's gonna go for the block immediately after the low attack. Alright, tagging Girl of Steel, Special 2, 120. My Girl of Steel is 7 stars. Most of my characters are at least 7 stars. The only ones I don't have 7 stars are the gold characters that no one really cares about. I'm gonna let Harley die here because someone's gotta take super move and I'm not done with the Girl of Steel. Stacks, excuse me. Alright, from what I remember, Constantine is not particularly hard to combo on top. I'm gonna wait for the special cooldown. 300%, tag in Ivy. And again, we're gonna tag in with the Girl of Steel, do her special. I'm gonna have to tag her one more time to actually get the final damage buff. There we go. That's 400% damage, and we got about a minute and 40 left to do the damage. That's pretty good damage. I think if we can keep that damage up, we should be safe for the rest of the fight. I'm gonna special 3 here just to keep him stunned. If I got the power to do it, I might as well, and it means I don't have to combo interrupt him. And I'm not super confident combo interrupting Constantine. I don't fight too many Constantine bosses. I think he's only in this solo raid and in his own solo raid, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, Dark Metal cards here. I like using Dark Metal cards with Ivy. I feel like the synergy of the auto crits plus all of Ivy's lethal damage boost is a pretty good combination. I also don't have Beta Club or Gemstone. I mean, an alternative would be like Predator Batman to set up stuns, but yeah, I don't know. I like this team. I also use Ivy as my damage dealer over Harley. I don't have all of Harley's gears, and the game is stingy with Harley's gears. Plus, Ivy's just got that insane lethal damage class ascension. 30 seconds, excuse me. Special 3... I don't know, something happened. Even without the damage against target, I'm doing way lower damage. Oh, that's the combo interruption, gets a special off. But even still, like, I think I hit like a 12 million value earlier on, even with only 1 damage against target. Now I'm doing like 300,000. Something's weird about Constantine. I don't know how to feel. Alright, well, time for a cleanup fight. Not too much of an issue. I always usually have 1, maybe 2 cleanup fights. Alright, so for the cleanup fight, we're going to use Deathstroke and Mr. Freeze, Killer Frost. Deathstroke to do a little bit of percentage health, because I don't think that Freeze alone can do enough damage. Killer Frost to make the fight more convenient, because she can freeze lock the opponent. He's probably my favorite support character. The auto freeze and the damage buff is just insane, and it's very convenient, and it's very fun to just be able to hit your opponent and them not to be able to do anything. It's quite nice. Yeah, another special 2 there, starting to do some percentage health. Almost maxed with the damage buff. Alright, so that's the Killer Frost buff maxed out. I'm gonna do a couple more specials here, just to make sure I get all of the percentage health. And then we're gonna swap into Mr. Freeze. Alright, Mr. Freeze with a special 2 now. Another special 2. Got Puppet activated. Gonna spam it a couple more times. Ooh, mistake on my part. Went for the super move too early, but it's fine. Killer Frost, tag in for low power generation. And as soon as I get the freeze back. Yeah, so right now we're in... This is the gameplay loop. Gonna tag in Killer Frost 1 more time. Super move with her, and I'll push him into the bubble. Pretty sure Killer Frost extends the duration of hazards, but I could be wrong. And anyway, I'm going to super move anyway, because I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm like 80% sure. So, this is the gameplay loop now, and I'm just going to spam Puppet with Mr. Freeze and hope I do enough damage. That's not looking too bad so far. I'm doing like 5 million on a crit, which is nice. I'm not critting every special though. 5 million. I think that was a lethal? Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions for teams or content you want to see, maybe like a top 10 list, a ranking, compilations. Right now I'm just doing some like pretty standard solo raid gameplay. I think this is going to be my last like daily upload for a little bit. I think my next video is probably going to be a longer video, but there might be more editing, and there might be... it might be like a fight compilation. I'm thinking of like every fight, like all fights, Heroic 7, once I get there. Come on, Mr. Freeze. Nice, we got him. 20 seconds left. Cutting it really close, Mr. Freeze. But he's a channel icon. Everybody loves him. Alright, so for the boss fight here, we're going to fight Scorpion, and we're going to use Beast Boy again. I'm gonna try and see if I can do it in less time or do more damage than I did before. Alright, fight's starting better than before. We got Manta, and he actually got the Power Steal instead of getting jumped by Scorpion. Special 3. I'm gonna spam it a couple times. Hopefully he's blinded, because as soon as he's blinded, it's all over. Alright, starting a combo and push him into the corner. Another combo. Can we get some fast attacks? Yeah, but not enough. I'm gonna have to hit him one more time. That's the 40s. Start special. 47 mil. I did 53 mil before. And that was with a level 6 artifact. Can I do any more? It looks like 48 mil is the most that I'm gonna get here. Unless I can get another damage against target. 34 mil. I think I missed the damage against target. But still, killing Scorpion in 49 seconds. Beast Boy is absolutely insane. Oh, sorry for the screen recording thing. I do the fights back to back, so some things are still processing. For rewards, Armored Superman. That's not great. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll tune into another one.